But I think there's another distinction that the pandemic really exposed. I think this goes to something deeper, which is I think there are kind of two. I used to think there were two types of people with regard to what they thought of human nature. Some people think human nature is good. Some people think human nature is kind of sinful. I think that's still true. But I think there's another distinction that the pandemic really exposed. There are two kinds of people. People who are okay with living with a certain level of risk, and people who just are not, and think that if they delegate all their power to people to make decisions for them, that all risk can be mitigated. And if that means controlling all the people around them, that's totally fine.
Well, I think that what you said is very important, that there's a bunch of people that don't like risks in life, period. And then when this came along, all of a sudden everything was a risk.
Right.
And then when they saw other people's actions and choices as being a risk to them, some of the people that I know, that I'm friends with, that I would follow on Twitter, who are riddled with anxiety. Like, I have friends that have real psychological problems. They're comics and nice people in general, but are terrified of everything. And I'm watching them completely implode because of the fact that this is a real risk, that getting sick from this disease is a real risk. And so they look at everyone's individual choices as being something that can impact their lives in a negative way. And they're looking at it completely disproportionately.
Yep.
They're not looking at it in a realistic sense.